Hi, Grandma.
Hi, my name is Rosa, Rino, and I love to serve wine for this family. Except for these guys, they're too young. It's very important to have wine to a meal. Only if you drink the right amount, and only with the right people sometimes.
Solo per te la mia canzone vola. Mamma, sarai con me, tu non sarai più sola.
Of course, when the kids are growing up, if the mom and dad set a bad example, like drinking too much wine or drinking too much alcohol, they think that's the right thing to do, so they would abuse it too. But I never believed on abusing alcohol.
La canzone mai più bella sei tu la vita, e per la vita non ti lascio mai più. Sento la mano tu stanca, cerca i riccioli d'oro, sento la voce ti manca.
No, I don't drink wine.
Why?
Because I don't like wine. But wine brings back a lot of bad memories for me. Some people drink because they have grudges, and I saw people arguing, I saw people crying. Too much could be a bad thing, yeah. You have to have respect for wine.
I don't drink too much, but at least if I gotta get 2 little glass every meal, it's good enough for me.
It depends who's drinking the wine. Like if I serve wine in our house, I don't have to worry because you guys only have maybe 1 or 2 glasses the most, so you're okay. But some people abuse it, can abuse the wine.
And I like to have my drink of wine, 1 glass of wine in the evening, with the supper, with the dinner, you know, and but I don't like overdo.
No, if you show love and attention, there would never be any abuse.
Is the tradition of winemaking, is it a duty? Is it an obligation to you?
Absolutely. It was part of our life, and it has to continue to be part of my life, and I suppose that's an obligation. So I'm obligated to continue that tradition from my grandfather to my father to myself, and sometimes I worry that maybe I can't continue the tradition quite to the same height, but it is still my obligation to continue it, and hopefully my children will take it from there on.
Well, no, it's not obligation. They just, you know, again, there's a custom to do that, and then if you don't have wine in the table when it's, you know, like you gotta gather together, it looks like something is missing.
It's not an obligation, but it's the right thing to do, I think.
Perhaps, yeah, you could say a duty. Certainly I feel somewhat obligated that if I do have someone over, or I'm going to someone's house, I want to take some wine with me.
Well, there is no obligation. Obligation doesn't mean if somebody says, oh, you gotta do it. Nobody forces me, but that's my hobby, my idea.
It's still evolving, but I've certainly got to the point where when my supply, as you see behind you here, starts getting down, I see empty spaces. I'm on a mission to fill those up, and I sort of have gotten to the point where I like to have a couple of 100 bottles of various varieties of wine on hand, and it's partly a hobby, partly I'm on a mission to make sure that if someone comes over, I've got a selection of wines that, what would you like? And I would like to bring that one out if I have it.
But if you didn't do it, if you couldn't do it, how would you feel?
Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad if I don't do it. But see, that's why I do it.
Why?
Well, because it's out of tradition. Because I don't want to spoil the meal. But if I have a nice meal like we have today, yeah? If I want to be that wine, that's better to go in hamburger to McDonald's, and that's it.
I just can't imagine life without making wine now and then, and it's not that I have a batch of wine on the go every month of every year, but certainly probably 5 months of the year there's something happening. I've either got wine in the bottles or wine in the carboys, and the process is ongoing for sure. I'm looking to expand it, not quit. That's for sure. I would miss it.
Well, yeah, it hasn't affected my life until my dad passed away, because it was just part of it, and it was something we did, and it was part of our life until he passed away. And then you know, the wine was part of our relationship, and you know, now it's lacking, just like our relationship is. So the wine was part of our life, and now it isn't anymore, and I need to get it back in my life to continue, and it hasn't happened yet.
A meal without wine, where I grew up, you might as well don't have a meal.
Stu Pedasso.
Stu Pedasso. He's made this for his wife, Regine Beach.
It's part of you.
That's it. Part of me, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great. Thank you, Pa.
All right.
That's good. We're good.
All right. Okay. Let's get a little bit more.
Some more?
That's it. Hey. That's why they make it to...
Let's see. Oh,
Cheers.
cheers. Here's my...
Cheers.
I'm over here. See, you can see. Look at this beautiful wine. Look. See? I'll see if I can get the color in there. Wow. Looks like cranberry juice. Salute.
That's my really good water.
The water of life.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
No, if you show love and attention, there would never be any abuse. When you guys were growing up, you and your sister, we always have an understanding. We used to talk what was good and what was bad. And you guys never abused anything.
Well, that's what you think, anyway.
I like to think that.
That's very funny. Thanks. No, of course. Yes, we were good kids.